What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm hoping this video is going to be just as exciting for you guys to watch than it is for me to make, because the Mk2 is finally insured again, and I've also taxed it. Since March, when I took it off the road, it's had quite a lot of extensive work done to it, including a full restoration of the underneath and rear axle. And today I thought I'd bring you lot along with me on the first drive. So as much as I'd like this to be a driving video, it's probably more going to be just a walk around and me talking about how it's feeling with the coilovers and lowered springs, because I don't have a GoPro and I can't get them sort of angles while I'm driving. So the main difference from when I used to have this back on the road in March is the fact that it's got the coilovers on the front and lowered springs on the rear. I've also changed the wheels to 6J pepper pots, whereas the originals were 4.5J. By lowering the car and putting wider wheels on it, it has severely improved the handling. It feels so much better to drive. It's not sloppy anymore, whereas before it felt like I was driving a boat. Now it feels much more like a go-kart. And I think looks-wise, it's definitely improved it as well. Some people are probably quite interested in what tyres I picked in the end, and I went for some Yokohama A539s because they're recommended by a lot of people, and one of my good friends who races cars recommended them as well. They're not too good in the wet, but this car will never see the rain, hopefully. So yeah, I'm really happy. Like owning any classic car, I did have some issues when I first took this out yesterday. Whereas the wheel bearings at the rear, I didn't tighten them up enough, and I had a lot of judder from the rear when I was going around corners. All I'd done was nip them up and slacken them off quarter of a turn, and now they feel a lot better. I did have a couple of other little teething issues, whereas I can smell petrol quite strongly straight after I fill up, and when I'm going around corners quite harshly. So I think one of the seals must have gone or perished. One other slight teething issue was getting the pan hard rod to sit nice and straight, because when you lower a car or lower the Fiestas in general, the axle just doesn't sit straight and it was lopsided. So I got an adjustable pan hard rod and adjusted it up properly. It was quite hard to get in the first place, but I've managed to sort it out now, and the gap on both sides is nice and even. The final teething issue I'm having isn't a major one. I've actually changed the dash recently, which there will be a video coming soon, and I've put the steering wheel on one turn too many to the right, so all I need to do is whack that off and just realign that. So overall, this car is driving really well, apart from a few teething issues that I'll have sorted in the next couple of weeks. I'm really happy with it. The stance of it now and the gap between the arch and the wheel is really impressive, and it doesn't even scrub the arches. I'm actually going to be taking the Fiesta down to Chelsea Cruise, which is happening this Saturday, the 24th of July. I've got 4 of my mates coming down with their classic Fords as well, and I plan to arrange a convoy down there. If anyone would like to join us, we're meeting at South Mims Services, which is north of the M25, at 4:30, ready to leave at 5. All you've got to do is contact me on Instagram, which is Mk2Mitch. Or alternatively, you can just turn up to the services, be there by 5, and I'm sure you'll find us. I'm really happy with how it was running as well, running sweet as a nut. I haven't done anything to the exhaust, but it sounds really nice and raspy now. I know pretty much everyone that doesn't keep a Mk2 standard puts wider wheels on it, but that just looks so mean. The fitment is really good, but I do have some new wheels coming. They're taking 4 to 5 weeks to be fabricated, and fingers crossed I'll have them on ready for Chelsea Cruise. Back from the drive now, and I feel a great sense of achievement because I've finally got the car back on the road with its modifications and the restoration work that I've carried out. I'm just going to add a clip now of the undersides of the Mk2 because I feel like it was quite hard to gauge how good it looked from my garage floor, but this video sort of shows it in a better light. As you can see from that video, it looks brand new. I am so happy with how it looks. There are a tiny little few imperfections, but nothing's ever perfect, and I can always correct them later on down the line. To end this video, I just wanted to mention a couple of small YouTube channels that I've been watching recently, and I feel like viewers of my channel would probably enjoy them as well. The first channel I'd like to mention is Struggly Boys. They're doing up a Mark 1 Fiesta and a Mark 2. They're going completely into depth, much more than I ever will be, with rebuilding the shells, restoration work, etc. And I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that as well. Another channel I'd like to mention is one called JFS. He's got a Mark 5 Fiesta that he's putting a Focus RS engine in, which is as mad as it sounds, and I'm really enjoying the videos. He's also just purchased a Mark 2 Focus ST. The next channel I've been watching quite a lot of recently is a bloke called Naz. He runs the YouTube channel Spooling Up, which on there he's rebuilding a Mark 2 XR2. He's doing all different jobs, ones that I haven't done. He's also got a VW Golf and a BMW, but I'm not sort of into that scene as much as I am the Fords, but nonetheless it's a really good channel to go and check out. If you're into the highly powered classic scene, then the next channel, which is called Little Red Fiesta, I'm sure people would really enjoy that. He's put in a turboed Z-Tech engine in a Mark 1 Fiesta. He goes into depth in all his videos, and I really enjoy watching him as well. And last but not least, I feel like quite a few people would know this channel already because he's got a fair few more subscribers than the other ones I've just mentioned, but nonetheless he's called Marcus Hayes, and he's got a Mark 1 Escort which is in absolutely mint condition. Really interesting watching that, and it's nearly on the road. He's also got a Mark 2 Escort which is a bit of a drift queen. That's just 5 examples of channels I watch at the moment. They're all quite small and into Ford like me, so they're worth a watch. Overall, moving back onto my Mark 2 Fiesta project, I'm so happy it's out on the road now, back insured and taxed. I'm looking forward to carrying on with the restoration and also modifying it slightly along the way. And just a quick reminder again, Chelsea Cruise this Saturday. DM me on Instagram, comment below, Facebook me, whatever you want, and we'll sort out a convoy. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give the video a like. If you do like what you see, then subscribe to the channel to see more classic Ford content. At the end of this video, I'm going to whack a quick sneak peek of another project that will be coming very soon, so make sure you stick around, quickly watch that. But until the next one guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you later.